All right, it's your boy Masta B here once again live from the MMB Radio Studios for the MMB Radio Podcast, where no topic is too big or too small. We talk about them all, and all week we've been having different adult film stars on that are going to be attending the AVN Expo in Las Vegas at the end of the month. And right now I'd like to welcome in Ms. Lily Lane. How are you?
Hello. Thank you for having me. I am doing absolutely wonderful. How are you?
Doing amazing tonight. We thank you for taking some time to talk to us. And, wow, there's so many things I want to ask you tonight because I know there's a lot of questions that people are tweeting into me and a lot of questions that I have. I'm still kind of new to some of your work, but how long have you actually been in the business?
Actually, I have been in the business technically for about 3 years, except I was on hiatus, personal crap. But I am officially back now as of the middle of 2005. 2015. Wow.
I was going to say, I don't know. That math's a little off.
Right? Like, oh my God, I know it's that dumb. But yeah, so probably I would say officially back in close to a year now, almost a year.
All right, so like I said, I'm still kind of a new fan to your work, and a lot of people, they always ask, like, how did you get started doing porn? So I guess my first question would be, is where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Burbank, California.
Okay, so you were right there in the whole porn universe.
San Fernando Valley, San Fernando Valley.
And did you have, like, an upbringing where you were just exposed to a lot of, like, sexual stuff, or... Not saying you were molested or anything, but I mean, like...
No, of course not. No, I get it. No, actually, I guess I had a pretty normal childhood, nothing crazy. I was a good kid, I guess. You could say a good student. I did like to party a little bit, though, and my drug of choice was sex. So I was always very promiscuous and such, so it's kind of not very shocking that I decided to do this.
And then how did, was this something that someone encouraged you to do, or is this something you decided?
Oh, no, it was all
so it was all you. You decided,
me.
Fuck it, I'm doing this.
I couldn't wait till, it was great.
And did you, look up an agency, or did you start, the whole traditional route?
I pretty much, I signed up through Burning Angel. I love Joanna's work, and, I kind of fit that whole all-girl since I have a bunch of tattoos. I figured this is who I really want to work for. I admire her. She's such a great businesswoman. She's such a great person in general. So I looked up her website. I just signed up for the hell of it. I applied. And literally the next morning I got a text message from their other partner, Mitch. And I didn't believe it. I wasn't sure that it was really them. I thought it was someone just fucking with me. And it was them.
Now
the rest is history.
I was going to say, you fit the role of Burning Angel well, because you have that, the tats and the darker look. What inspired all the tattoos? Was this just another part of your rebel side, or?
I've always liked them. I don't know. It's just fun. I get bored. I'm like, I should go get tattooed, and it's just, I don't know. It really isn't. I can't really say that my tattoos actually have a story, or most people are like, oh, I got this tattoo because of this, that, this. Nope, I don't really have meaning behind my tattoos. It's just something that I enjoy doing, is getting tattooed. No crazy stories behind them.
What was your first ever tattoo?
What do you think?
Well, I would think probably on your arm, but
no, a tramp stamp. Come on.
Oh. Well, see, I'm thinking along guys, guys are tramp stamps, so we don't. I wasn't thinking of that. But
total tramp stamp on my 18th birthday.
And that you just worked your way all the way around, and you have on the front of you, you have what is it, the two what is they, Colt 45s and
my 2 revolvers. Yes. My 2 revolvers, and then all my roses.
Now,
and all the prettiness.
You said there's no story behind them, so how did you decide what you were going to get tattooed on you?
I just thought it would be an awesome idea. My tattoo artist had been going on about how he wanted to tattoo some on someone and how awesome they would look, and I was like, dude, fuck it, let's tattoo them on me. Why not? So we did.
Now, are you done with the tats, or you want to go get full sleeve on the other arm, and then?
I would like to get more tattoos on my arm, because I feel like at this point, I'm already so tattooed in the porn world that it doesn't really matter if I probably get more tattoos. At this point, I really don't think it matters, because I already have so much. It's not going to make a difference. But I just don't know what else to get right now. I currently don't have any ideas of what I would like to get tattooed. I'm sure if I did, I probably would have already gotten it tattooed.
Well, people can go ahead and they can tweet you at Lily X Lane, and they can put in suggestions. So if anybody has a suggestion, maybe like an MMB Radio
if you're
logo.
Pay for it, go for it.
I will pay to have like an MMB Radio logo tatted on you. I'm so down to pay for that. That's awesome marketing.
No way, you're funny. Put it on like my foot.
Like, well, as long as you're not, saying that we're garbage or anything. You know what I mean? Like, don't put it.
No. I'm not going to advertise too much.
It'd be like the boxers in boxing when they get like they get the painting like, or they paint advertisements on their backs.
Totally. All their sponsors, of course.
Yeah, it's definitely an investment for us.
Right.
Something to think about. You have your people talk to my people. And we'll work numbers out.
We'll talk about it later. We'll follow up on this business.
So you've been in the business for about 3 years, and you're working with Burning Angel, and like you say, that they're an awesome company. And
oh yes, I love them.
Now a lot of their stuff is like the dom and fetish stuff. Is that something that you were okay with doing at first, or did you not really even care? You were just like, I'm important and I'm just open to everything.
Not really. Actually, Burning Angel isn't really dom kind of, not like BDSM and stuff like that. It's not like bondagey at all. They're pretty much normal porn, your regular boy, girl, and other fun stuff. This is with the girls with a bunch of tattoos. Where the femdom stuff came in was when I met Glenn King. He runs meanbitches.com, and that's more the femdom side of it. And that's something that I never really knew if I was interested in it because I'm such a sub in real life. I've always, I've always been a sub. I was kind of just give in and do what I'm told. I like that. But with this, I was able to venture to that side that I never knew I really had in me, and I love it so much. I love the whole femdom thing and just, dominating men. It's great.
So would you say that is your favorite types of scenes to shoot?
I can honestly say it really depends on my mood. I do prefer being a sub. I prefer having a regular, I'd rather have hardcore scenes, not just a regular boy-girl scene. I'd rather you give me a DP and I want you guys to tie me up and restrict me and just make me take it. Like, that's what I'm all about. But from time to time, it is kind of fun to do the femdom stuff, and get my little bitch boys, put them in their place, make them do what I want. That's always good as well. But if I did have a preference and I was told the only thing I can shoot from now on and, like, that is it, I would definitely choose being a sub and getting but the thing is, I would have certain people dom me. That's the thing. I can't be a sub to everyone.
Now, why is that?
I don't know. I
Just
guess
preferences?
It's more of a trust. There's preferences and there's more like a trust thing. I guess that's really what it is. Like, to my boyfriend, I'm a total sub. I'm like, yes, sub in real life and just not even in porn life, just in regular life. You know what I mean? But there's just something about it. I like it. I don't know. It turns me on so much.
So the boyfriend, he is the dominant one in a relationship. So,
oh yeah.
How did he take to you doing porn?
Oh no, he's in porn too. He's Mr. Superstar. Yeah. He's the superstar in this relationship, so it's perfect.
All right, so it works out well then. So you don't have to convince him of anything. He just goes with the flow.
Oh no. It's he does his thing, I do my thing, and then we come back and we go home, and there's life.
And now, did your family or friends, anybody try to talk you out of doing something like this, or you just kind of like had your mind made up on it?
I kind of had my mind made up on it. I said I was going to do it. I did it, obviously. When I first got in the business, I did have, like, relationships I was in that were not for it. So, that ruined things. But obviously, at the end of the day, I know what the person I'm supposed to be with now. But my family, I guess they just kind of found out not too long ago. I'm sure they knew all along, but it was more like now it's kind of spoken of, like, it's known that they know. And they kind of they don't really say that they don't want me to be in it or try to talk me out of it. They're just like, as long as you're happy and you're safe, what you're doing isn't hurting anyone and you guys are legit with everything, then we don't see what's so bad about it,
I'm finding out that's kind of the feeling a lot of parents and friends and family have, whereas they don't necessarily agree with it, but as long as you're doing it in a safe, legal way, I mean, legal as
like I'm not going on
be.
Craigslist and just finding some random guy. No, like these are legit companies. This is a business that you're trying to run. You're not trying to scam girls. Like there's a lot of scumbags out there, but luckily, I'm with the right people.
Now, in your short time that you've been in the business, what is something that you've noticed that you didn't necessarily think was going to be how you expected it when you got into porn?
I guess it really is hard work, and a lot of people just assume, oh, you go fuck people for a living. Oh, you fuck these hot girls, or you fuck these hot guys. It's like, yeah, dude, but there's way more to it than just going over there and just like spreading your legs. You know what I mean? So it's actually work, and sometimes people don't get it. Like when you have to prep for scenes, you know what I mean? You stress out about making sure that the person that you're working with, if it's a new person and there's not enough research to do on them before you shoot, you're just hoping everything goes well with that person. It's not really all fun and games. It is a job at the end of the day, and sometimes people don't really see it that way.
I think it's just one big party. You're just getting laid and having a good time.
Yeah, everyone's like, you're going to get, like, you probably go on set and, like, drink and you guys, like, party. And it's like, no, like, everyone goes on set. You're there for way too long. You get bored. Your makeup gets done. You don't want to ruin your hair. If you didn't clean out your vagina and douche, now you have to go do that again for another hour. And it's like, and you hope that everything works and you don't get your period randomly. Like, it's a lot more stressful and work than people would think.
I love how you say you got to make sure you get your pussy cleaned out.
Yeah, dude. Well, of course, that's the thing.
Make
you
room, clean it out. Make sure there's nothing in the way.
Fuck no, you want it to be nice and perfect.
I do the same thing when it's time for somebody to get in my truck. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, let me just make some space.
Yeah, dude, and as you should.
So
be considerate.
Tell me, have you had any horror stories so far yet in porn? Has there any or embarrassing story, anything that's happened where you're like, totally wasn't expecting that?
It just happened. I want to say this was my last scene that my most recent scene, I believe it was. It was an anal movie. I was told to put, bring toys so, they can like take pictures and use it as part of the tease and work it into the scene. So I got one of those cute little butt plugs with the jewels in them, like the shiny diamond ones. So the cat's super cute. I put it in. And then the person I'm working with goes to use another toy that's very hollow and you can actually just see through it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, let me put my diamond in first, my little plug. We'll use my plug first, and then when you're ready to put the other one, take the plug out, put that one in. Kind of to ease myself, Apparently, he didn't realize that I told him he needed to take the plug out first. So when he put the other one in, he pushed the plug into my ass.
How do you not see it? Doesn't it have like a base at the end of it?
I don't. To this day, I've asked him, and I'm like, how the hell did you not realize that you pushed it into me? How did you not see that? And you don't really feel it because, your ass is gaped open. So it's going to fall in. You don't, and you feel pressure because he's pushing something else into your ass. So you're just assuming it's the other toy that's being pushed into your ass, not that you now have a diamond stainless steel toy in your rectum, So it's like, it was, and we didn't notice that until the end of the scene. So I got fucked with that toy inside me the entire time.
So you're under the impression that he took this toy out first?
I'm under the impression he took it out.
Wouldn't you felt it coming out, though?
Well, the thing is, as he was pushing in the other toy, the diamond went into my butt, and when he pulled out the other toy, you felt that toy came out. So I assumed both toys were already out. Mm-hmm. So I would think that he would have noticed, since he's looking, I can't see behind me, I assume he would have seen the diamond plug come out. And I know, we're going through the scene. I'm still kind of worried. I'm like, I don't see the plug anywhere, but okay, whatever. I'm sure it's out. We'll do the scene. And I was like, this is uncomfortable. It kind of felt weird, like a little bit painful. I'm like, and the thing is, like, I've been, with like bigger guys, like wider guys. So to me, I was like, this hurts, but like, I prepped really good. I did so good. Like, why is it a little bit uncomfortable? You know, I just figured, okay, it's a little bit uncomfortable. I'm having an off day. No, lo and behold, we're done with the scene. He's gone. We're cleaning up. Me and the director, I'm like, hey, babe, you know, like, help me look for the diamond. Let me look for my toy. We don't find it. So I decide I'm going to shove my fingers up in there, and I feel it. I freaked out. I don't know. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, do I go to the hospital? Do I try and poop it out? Like, put your hands up in me and pull it out. I don't know what to do right now. So we tried, you know, getting it out. Luckily, I just decided, I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to squat on the toilet. So, and I just pushed, and I gave birth to a butt plug. Yep.
So Rihanna was right. You shine bright like a diamond.
Oh, fuck, yes, I do.
It kind of it reminds me of the movie Jackass when he had the little toy car stuck up his ass.
The toy, yes, the car. That's exactly it. Oh, my God, dude.
It's a car toy.
How did a car toy get there?
Maybe you stuck it up your ass.
That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. I was like, how do I, no. You know, I just couldn't even handle it. I was like, I don't even know what to do at this point. And I can honestly say that my insides were sore for a good week. It was, yes, like going to the bathroom was just not happening because it hurt so bad. So
now,
I can honestly say that is the worst thing that has happened. Hopefully nothing else happened.
Now, did you even think about going to the hospital, and how, like, were you preparing, like, how am I going to explain this, or?
I was, because I couldn't get it out. It wasn't even that, honestly. It was more of, I don't want to go spend money at the hospital and sit there for who knows how long so I can get something taken out of me, and then explain to them why, and then them realize, like, this person's an idiot for not noticing it went inside of me and then doing something about it. So I think that's what gave me more, like, strength to push it out on my own, and, like, I was determined to get it out, because I was like, there's no way in hell I am going. But there's no way. I can't do this. And luckily I didn't have to.
Did you have anybody on set, like, try to reach in there and get it? Or, like...
I did. The director, she had to help me get in there. And I just told her, I'm like, you know what? Let me just squat on my own on the toilet, and let me feel, because I didn't feel comfortable trying to, like, push it out, because I was like, oh my God, how about if I poop? Even though at that point, you know, you're still cleaned out when you do scenes like that. That there's chances nothing's gonna happen. You don't poop for like 2 days. Mm-hmm. But me, and like, I'm panicking, I'm freaking out that that's in there. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna shit myself now. What the shit do I do? So I literally was like, I need privacy. I'm gonna go into your bathroom, and I'm gonna squat, and I'm just gonna bear down as hard as I can. I felt like I literally was giving birth.
But
and I did. And I did, out of my butt.
Well, the bad thing that could have happened out of all of that is, not only, the good thing is you would have gotten it out, but what if it gotten stuck in the toilet and, like, you know what I mean? Like, went down into, now you got a toilet problem. Now you're going to call a plumber.
Oh, that's not my problem. That's the set house problem. That ain't my problem.
Hey, I took care of my own piping and plumbing problems. That's all I knew.
Now that's all you, baby. You figure out your pipe.
What's something short-term and long-term that you want to do in this business that you haven't already done?
Oh, I don't know. What do you mean?
Like, do you have, like, a short-term goal? Like, is there something that you want to accomplish within the next year? Or, you know, is there something you want to do?
I guess it's not really like a grown-up, awesome, like, wow, she's thinking about her future goal. But it's more of me just being a horny little girl, is I want to have a gangbang.
Okay. That's responsible. That's an adult thing, you know.
I really do. I really want to accomplish that. But
I'm not asking what you're going to do with your 401k or anything. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's what I'm getting to. That's what I'm getting to. I guess eventually, long-term goals. I have not thought that far in this business with that. Hopefully together at one point with my boyfriend, we can start a company, you know, get incorporated and start a company to where he can direct and we can just go from there. That would be amazing, so we don't always have to perform. But honestly, right now, I'm just kind of just focusing more on the now.
So would you have a preference on who you'd want to do this gangbang with, and how many would it be?
I would have him pick for me because he knows the male talent. Because, he's not worked with them as in gay work. Not that we have an issue with that, obviously. But as in, he's been in the business longer than me, and he knows who's a good performer and who I can handle, I'm sure. So I would let him pick.
And how many would you want to have?
I think I can do 5. I think 5's good.
Okay, and then you want to do DP,
I want to do
all
everything.
holes all at one time? You're totally cool and down with that?
I'm down to get as many things inside me as you can.
Now, what is you and the boyfriend? You're both in the adult industry. What is your sex life like outside of the acting set?
I think we're pretty hardcore. The way we are on set is pretty much the stuff that we enjoy at home as well. Like, we're pretty rough. I love, there's times where we have our, where we make love and we're passionate and it's like we're in love and that stuff. But then there's always the, just the crazy rough, throw me around, slap me, tie me up, make me cry. That's what makes me happy. I love that. And that's that's the way we work.
A lot of people, though, when they have a sex life outside of the business, it's kind of, it's watered down. It's not as hardcore, but you're totally same on set as you are.
We are pretty intense. Yeah, there's a few scenes that I actually shot. And I was like, wow, that was so easy. And I'm like, we're rougher at home just on a Tuesday night, And it's like, and yeah, that's what I'm into. I'm very, like I said, I'm very sub, and I want you to destroy me. I want him to destroy me constantly. That's what turns me on. That's what gets me going.
Do you guys invite other people into your bedroom, or is it just you keep it between you two?
We kind of, for the most part, we kind of keep work as work and, other people as work. But there'll be time, we're not opposed to bring someone else into the bedroom as long as we're both, on board. Then we're fine with it. But it's not like I go off, I do my thing, and he goes off and he does his thing. We do like to have fun, and if we have fun, it's normally we do it together.
So a family that fucks together stays together.
Exactly.
So what? A couple questions I got. Some fans here. One person, they tweeted into me, wanted to know, what do you think, or what do people tell you is your best character trait?
I don't know. Did he say what he thought it was, or what it is to him?
He didn't say. He just wanted to know what your best character trait was. I mean, it could be something physical. I mean,
I don't know.
What do people compliment you most on? Do people always say?
A lot of people like my ass.
Okay, I can't deny that one.
I do I think, okay, this is going to be really weird, but it's probably not weird actually at all because it is the adult world. I love my little butthole. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's tiny and tight and perfect, and I really like it.
Well, I'm looking at some of these pictures that you have on your Twitter, and I have to admit, it is a nice little little button of a butthole. Yeah,
it's adorable. Yeah, so I'd have to say that.
I'm gonna retweet a picture right now of one. So everybody is following me and following her. Follow her on Twitter at LilyXLane.
I'm
gonna go ahead. I'm gonna retweet a picture now of her cute little butthole so you can see that.
It's so perfect, yes.
Now, we're going to be at AVN, as I mentioned in the beginning. It's coming up at the end of January. I believe it's, 20th to the 23rd in Las Vegas.
It's next week already. It starts in a week from today.
Crazy. And all week we've been having different guests on talking about AVN. And I've never attended an AVN before. I've been to Exoticas, but I've never been to AVN. Is this your first AVN show?
Excuse me, sorry. Actually, yeah, this is my first AVN. I've never been as well.
So has anybody prepped you or what it's going to be like?
Oh, my goodness. I am so freaked out. Yeah, it is. I'm going to be signing for Burning Angel. I will be at the Burning Angel booth. And I will do at my agency's booth, which is Society 15. It's Kendra Lust's new agency. But I will be signing for both those booths. So I've asked them questions, about how it is, and it comes with a little pep talk. It's my boyfriend's 5th year or 6th year, I believe, so I'm pretty much, I know what's going on, kind of. I'm kind of prepared, but I'm still kind of freaked out.
I was gonna say, you seem like you're in good hands. Like I'm sure he's a seasoned veteran when it comes to the AVN show. Now,
for passing out and getting crazy. Yeah, you know.
now, are you currently nominated anything for the AVN show?
Surprisingly, too soon I'm in. Not surprisingly. I say surprisingly just because I'm such a newer girl. You know what I mean? That I'm not so well known. But one thing that I am in, it's an orgy scene. For Burning Angel. Actually, most nominations are Burning Angel. So it is Best Orgy, I believe. And that is one of the things I am nominated for. And then I believe Best Comedy. I think it's not Babysitters. I think it's, oh my God, what is it? Slumber Party Sluts or something like that. I don't really remember the name. But I believe they are both nominated. They're both Burning Angel titles. They're both nominated, and I'm in both those. In the DVD and in the scene that is nominated.
So you'll be signing there to the 20th to the 23rd, and you'll be there with the other Burning Angel girls.
Yeah.
You're gonna have like photos and taking selfies with people. Is that how it's all gonna work?
Yeah, definitely. So I'll be there all week. I'll be there Wednesday through Saturday, signing at the Burning Angel booth, at my agency's booth as well. You guys, we will be selling DVDs. If you guys want to purchase DVDs, we will be doing pictures with the fans, signing pictures for you guys. You know, if you guys want to do the whole selfie thing, if you guys want some spankings, we'll do some spankings. We'll make it a good time. It'll be fun for sure.
So if you are in the Las Vegas area, you definitely want to go check out the AVN Expo and get spanked by Lily. And if you are one of the listeners, one of the Twitter followers and listeners, definitely send us like video of this. We would love to see.
Yeah, I would love for you guys to do that. Tag it.
Yes, tag it, you know, so we can see you getting spanked by Lily. And it's also worth noting that you mentioned Burning Angels, and we've had Joanne Angel on the podcast before. Hella cool girl. She's also going to be hosting the award show, right?
She's hosting. Yes.
That's got to be kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it's super awesome. She's like a sister to me. Honestly, she's an amazing woman. I look up to her a lot. I really love her. Honestly, she is such a great, genuine person. She's family to me.
And the cool thing about her, she's kind of a local girl here because we're right outside the Philadelphia area, so she kind of has ties to the area. And yeah, she's really cool. You can listen to her podcast with me on the website as well. She actually called in from her parents' bedroom, and I will.
So cute. I love her.
You have to listen to the podcast. It was cool. She was back home visiting her parents, and she was being real quiet. We just kind of did it in like her old bedroom of her parents' house.
That's adorable. I love it.
So definitely, she's going to be hosting again. You'll be signing pictures, doing autographs, and you have any upcoming projects that people should be looking out for?
Yeah, I have a few things that aren't out yet. Some stuff for kink.com, some stuff for Kendra's Lust, because like I said, she's starting her own production company as well, I believe. So stuff with Kendra, stuff with Kink, always stuff with Burning Angel. That's always ongoing. They're my family, like I said. And I start doing, I'm always doing cam shows, webcamming, cam shows, Skype shows, livemeanbitches.com. This Live Mean Bitches is the cam show that I currently do. I do it about 4 times a week, and it's lots of one-on-one send-on sessions via webcamming. You guys can also email me at lilylane@yahoo.com if you guys want to set up any type of Skype calls or custom videos. I also do still custom videos, and pretty much I try and be as close to my fans as I can and try to provide them with material always.
Well, we definitely got to get something worked out. We got 2 things we got to work on. We got to do this MMB Radio tattoo, and then we also have to get an MMB Radio custom video or something. I'll send you out one of the MMB.
Yeah.
I'll send you one of my T-shirts and one of the hats. And we'll just have you do your little custom video wearing the MMB gear and all the MMB
little
swag.
Big boys. Yes, that sounds good.
All right. Well, we appreciate you calling in. Is there anything you want the fans to know before you leave?
I just want to say thank you guys, and I will say please keep requesting me and asking for me for your favorite companies, your Naughty America, your Brazzers, your Wicked Pictures, everyone like that. The way these companies listen to the fans, so if you guys support me in that way also, And please pay for your porn, guys, and come see me at AVN and follow me on Twitter.
Well,
Lily X Lane.
we thank you again for calling in and talking to us a little bit. I know you got a crazy, busy, hectic schedule. You're trying on dresses for the red carpet.
I do. I'm stressed out as fuck. I think I have anxiety. I've been talking to my stepmom, and she's been texting me all day worried that, like, I'm going to pass out because I'm freaking out so hard.
I'm sure you are going to look amazing. And, again, we thank you for
you,
taking a
thank
little
you.
bit time out of your day to talk to us. And we hope to hear big things from you soon.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. You have a great evening.
You as well. Bye. Hey, guys. It's me, Lily Lane, and you guys are listening to Mix Masta B on MMB